Rodney, work on it, send me a message, and I'll get my team on it. So he definitely really wants to see us do well.
Well, right on. This might be a good time. I mean, some of the guys that are on here have seen your video interview with Rayan at the table. Some haven't. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen again and play that little clip if you don't mind.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Whoever president is will not make that big of a difference in my life. Everybody has to make their own decisions to make a bigger, difference.
It's American now. Maybe because the federal government keep printing money and makes the rich people even richer and the ordinary people sometimes worse. No hope. The middle class keep cracking like that. I'm very unstable.
I think right now the best thing people do is find an opportunity besides jobs. You got to do something extra. And I think what we have right now is something that's unbelievable.
We're trying to build a job, build an opportunity for everyone. Even they have a smartphone and need a computer, he can do the promotion.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's blockchain should do.
Yeah.
To make ordinary people
extraordinary.
Yes. Wow.
That's true. And sometimes I feel the government, especially the political conflicts, very ridiculous. Last time I took photo with Trump.
Wow.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Then become the disaster.
Yeah.
You know why? Because of this picture, Chinese government think I'm cooperating with American government like I'm a spy. And the American government when China and America break up.
Oh my gosh.
American government think I'm Chinese technique. So I like come here. And when I go back,
ping pong.
Let me ask you a really important question since we got you right here. What do you see the future right now of hyper-inflation? What do you see the future going? Where are we going so far? Are we going bigger things, larger things? What do you think about that?
So the next stage, when we get more and more users, we will lay out our own payment system and our own exchange, and even for our own stable coin. Now, USDT, Tether, now it's the largest stable coin. That's 30 billion US market cap. But for us, we will lay out Chinese yuan token, the CNYT, and the euro token, that's
wow.
That's already we already done our prototype, and now we are doing a testing, and then we'll officially launch. So we are trying to get like more than 10 billion business in the next year. That's how we can keep going.
That was the biggest thing that attracted me when I came to Hong Kong to see you guys. Most thing that was most important to me is when you guys told me, did you have a 5 to a 10-year plan? That's exciting, because the long term is where the money is.
Our company focuses on technology. We have more than 1,000 programmers. So we can lay out any kind of blockchain product.
Yes.
Even for now, in Dubai, in the UAE, we already launched our AEDT service. You can check on Hyperpay, and already launched. You can check. Yes.
Yes. I see it.
Already done.
It's already done and already running. So we are trying to revolutionize the whole financial system.
Wow.
Blockchain should do this. Because
I have a question for you, Ryan. It's Chinese New Year's Eve, and you flew to Dubai to see us. What made you decide on such a beautiful decision?
You heard Bitcoin Rodney was here.
Because in Chinese traditional culture, when in New Year Eve we stay with our family, But you know, this is a very special moment.
Yes.
You know, the pandemic and the people suffering, and you guys fly for so many hours, fly here to Dubai. So I think I should.
Wow.
You know, yeah, I should make my move.
Amazing. Wow.
At least everyone make everyone think we are family.
Yes.
Yeah, we're united, and we are going to change the world together.
100%.
Indeed.
And a lot of people, just, it's not their fault, but they often say, is Rayan really serious about this opportunity? He's got so many businesses. Is he serious about Hyperfund? How serious is he?
I think Hyperfund can be a hub of all kinds of related business. You know, it's the most important thing in blockchain world is users.
Yes.
Can we all agree with that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The second important thing is consensus. But
Yep.
but where's the users, and how can we get the consensus?
Yes.
Right? So Hyperfund can be a very good instrument to get user and get everyone come together and can do a very great thing.
Yes.
You know, if you just long or short Bitcoin, there's no meaning. You are just an ordinary gambler.
Boring. Yeah, yeah.
Right? You are just ordinary gambler.
Yeah.
And you cannot unite people.
Yeah.
Because when you sell, when he buy, we're enemies.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
But if we come together and join like the same platform,
Right.
and we can have the same idea, and then we can have the same consensus,
Yes.
and we keep recruiting our army, and one day if our army reach 1 billion people,
Yes.
yeah, the whole world belongs to us.
Powerful.
Yeah, the whole big world belongs to us.
Yes.
That's our vision.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
right.
love
That's
it.
exciting. Super
And then, and so we talk about in our presentations, we talk about your plan to do an IPO
Yeah.
for Hypertech Group.
Sure.
What's behind that? Like, how does the community benefit from the IPO in your idea, in your vision?
I think every like our hyper community, our friend, our users, we can based on their their figure, their statistic, we can issue some free shares for everyone.
Oh,
Wow.
exciting.
There you go.
Based on based on the
Performance.
the contribution to the platform.
Right.
Yeah.
That all makes sense.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
We're now
I'm in.
trying both ways. One way is in the US we try and use the SPAC, SPAC for listing on New York exchange, and another way is Hong Kong exchange. And we already doing the preparation,
Yeah.
and we are talking with lawyers, accountant, and all the like consultancy. Yeah, we're heading to our goal.
And do you have
And
a?
you know Sam Lee, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's already done such kind of job once and once again. So,
Yes,
so
yes.
There shouldn't be any problem.
Right.
Wow. And once you've done the IPO, then what?
Then what? Let's say to rock and roll the world.
I'm in. Woo! There you go. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen, straight from the founder. He's absolutely clear. There's only one direction, and that is to the top. Thank you so much. We're rocking the world together.
Fuck the moon to the Mars.
I love that. Oh, I love it.
All right. Well, I absolutely loved that interview you did with him, Rodney. I mean, I sat down before I joined this with you.
We got something better, guys.
Whoops.
One
Let me shut that
program.
off. Yeah, I sat down right after I joined this program, or just before I joined it, and I watched the Amazon Prime documentary on Rayan Zhu, and that was so exciting. Rayan Zhu and Sam Lee were starred on Amazon Prime documentary Next Blockchain, episode 6, and that was so exciting to me because he did the things I always wanted to do, but just could never get up and off the ground. And once I watched that, I was in because I knew the kind of guy he was. But you actually sat down with him and interviewed him. And this video was more exciting because he said a couple things here I just heard. He said, we're going to revolutionize the financial industry. Wow. And he said another thing. He said something about free shares in the IPO. Could you talk to that?
That what now?
He mentioned you asked him about the IPO in 2022, and he said something about free shares.
Yeah, based upon, I guess, where you are in the company, level-wise, is, I guess, depends on how many shares you'll be able to get for free. And then as things blow up, I guess those shares grow. And just thinking about if you got in first time when Dell got in, or Microsoft, and so this is a hyper community. And now I'm speaking this out of what I've gathered that he was speaking of. So this is not a information that he told me privately, but if we get free shares, seriously, they will make money on the shares as the IPO grows. So, and we had a lot of things to talk to him about, even outside of that actual interview, because we had been talking to him for a while. We were all together at one table, and then we had to separate only 6 to a table because of the COVID rules, and they had the COVID manager came in, so we had to separate and get on the small tables. But as you can see, he's the first time I met with him in Hong Kong, I didn't have that much time to actually speak with him per se. I spoke a lot with Sam Lee, and I didn't even know he spoke that much English, to tell you the truth. And he's very, very funny. He's very, very into making sure that we survive as a whole. It is very important to him that as a company that we do well, so that we're able to control the world. I won't say go to control, rule the world, as he says. His main thing is, I'm not from Earth, I'm from Mars. He really enjoys saying that because his mind works so fast and he's so intelligent. And when you hear him speak, I mean, it's no wonder he is where he is, because of the heightened technology of the way he just puts things together. And also that he has over 1,000 programmers working on events that are to come for trying to, make this whole thing work well, like a fine old machine.
I like that Mars thing. When I heard that, that's why, I posted that up on Facebook, and I said, look, he's not thinking about the moon, guys. He's
Right.
thinking about Mars. I mean, that's like far out there.
Yeah. I mean, so the good thing is also is now I'm able to reach out to him directly on a daily basis and give him information on what I think needs to be done or what is going good or bad. And he said, hey, Rayan, let's do it. So I said, hey, one of the most important things that we need right now is how to onboard our new people ASAP, a lot faster than the way that we're doing it right now. And I broke it down to him and said, listen, if a new person tries to come on and they're not a crypto specialist, they may not have a wallet, they may not have crypto. And we need to find a way to onboard these people inexpensively, quickly, and that will increase the numbers that we're looking for over the next year or two, that the numbers that they want to be of 10 million people or whatever, 30 million users or 10 million users, whatever it is. He says, Rodney, you know what? He's working on it right now. And he started sending a message to the actual programmers, and then he opened up the app and showed me where it's going to be at on the Hyper app, the whole 9 yards. So he does realize that the Hyper app is very techy. And I said, we need to dumb it down some and make it simpler. Need to have training every single week or day on the Hyper app so that it's more people can use the actual app. He agreed with that. So, I mean, he is very, in tune with the field. And, and so I'm gonna do my best to get not to bother him a lot, but to get as much information I can to him that I can see that we may need. I'm sure he realizes already, but it's always good to hear from the field.